So we have a little bit of a different type of video for you guys today. Today, my cameraman and I are headed to pick up an 8-week-old German Shepherd puppy of my own. I'm gonna be making a ton of content for you guys, showing you how to train a puppy from day one. Follow along in this video to see the entirety of pickup day with our new puppy. So before we get there, we're about 20 minutes out. I wanna talk about the things that I'm bringing to pick up my puppy. One of the most important things is a slip lead. I don't know exactly how big this dog is around right with their neck to fit a proper collar or a harness, which I would never recommend, but I don't know what size, so I'm bringing a slip lead. And something you have to be very careful with is because there's no safety clip, a dog can, if it's not fit properly, a dog can squeeze out of a slip lead. So we got to make sure that when we put it on the puppy and we're leaving, that we haven't fitted properly, so our dog doesn't escape on a highway, right? If we stop to go to the bathroom, whatever it may be. But one of the first things we do once we get back is going to be fitting him for a proper collar and getting name tags and such. Another thing that I have is the puppy's kibble. With the breeder ahead of time, they told me what kibble to get, and I brought a little bag of the kibble just to, potentially keep the dog a little, occupied in the car ride home. Keep them fed, whatever it may be. So those are the two major things that I'm bringing. And this is something if and when you go to pick up a new puppy, I would highly recommend bring a slip lead, fit it properly. I'll explain how we fit it properly. And also, bring some things for your dog to do on the car ride home, whether the car ride home is 20 minutes or it's, 2 hours in our case, whatever it may be. So the final thing before we get there, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jordan and Euro-Dasia German Shepherds. It is a small-scale operation that Jordan runs. I'm going to put her website right below so you can go check them out. Very high-quality show-line German Shepherds. They have tons of dogs that have, been very successful in different shows all over the world. And they are one of the best show-line German Shepherd breeders there are. I was kind of mixed on getting a show line versus a working line dog, but these dogs are absolutely gorgeous. I actually have a friend who has a dog from Jordan at Euro-Dasia Shepherds, and gorgeous German Shepherd. So if you are looking to get a German Shepherd, I'd highly encourage you to reach out to Jordan on Instagram. I'll put her Instagram below, or reach out to her on her website. Because they are absolutely awesome. You'll see the operation they have once we get there, but wanted to just let you guys know about that.
Hi, dude.
Ethan.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Finally meet you.
Bud. Oh my gosh.
He might need a potty. He was just in the crate waiting for you.
Oh my gosh, you're so fluffy.
He had a bath.
Bud.
He still might be.
Oh, you're peeing all over your leash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, he did have to go.
Yeah. Oh, you're peeing on my shoe now too, bud.
Hey.
Hey, Dewey.
I think we're gonna name him Dewey.
Oh, okay.
Like as in
Is that after anything?
Delaware.
Okay.
Dewey Beach, Delaware.
Yeah. Yep.
Growing up, all the dogs that I've had, we've always named our dogs after like a trip or a place we've been.
That's a cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so we
I
went.
like meaning behind the names.
Yeah.
Maybe he should pee in the grass.
Yeah.
But yeah, he sticks really well with me. You gotta watch your feet.
Yeah.
They'll just cut right in front of you. He crisscrosses. And then when I stop, he stops.
Yeah.
He was just the best. He's so good. Yeah, so much fun.
All right, so we are here with Jordan, and Jordan's gonna tell us a little bit about what she does.
Yeah, so I raise European German Shepherds. They are bred for health, temperament, and healthy longevity. A lot of the dogs that come from my lines are not only health tested before we breed them, but they come from many generations of dogs that have been thoroughly health tested and live long past the breed's life expectancy. So I focus on temperament, health, and capable conformation, their anatomy. That's another word for anatomy. And so they are built to last, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my clients need not just pets, because these are quality dogs for a nice family member, but a lot of people also need service dogs to fulfill needs in the home, a family member or themselves, and so you need a dog with a good quality temperament that picks up on cues easily, is intuitive, has clarity of mind, is highly intelligent, wants to please, they're paying attention to you, and they want to do what you want them to do. And with the proper training, they can really excel. And yeah, the limits, I would say the limits of my dogs are the limits of the owners as trainers. They can go from bite work to service and anything in between. They're really fun dogs, really sweet and personable, as you can see.
That's something I definitely.
On cue.
That's something I definitely noticed. You know, as we were going through the process, is how, right, some of your dogs are, you know, do bite work, but some of them are service dogs that are, you know, friendly with everyone, and you know exactly what you're getting. With you all, and you know that's a very common issue I see is people getting a dog and the dog's either a working line dog and they didn't know what they were doing, or right, the dog is just a little more high strung and they don't have, you know, the resources to handle it. And so, you know, here I definitely see that, you know, you get all the resources.
Yeah, and one thing that we really focus on too is being small scale quality. So not only are the dogs getting a lot of good care, the parents, the puppies, I know the parents really well. And so when a client comes to me and it says what they want, whether it's just a pet, and then they tell me what their lifestyle is, I'm able to match them with a breeding that I know the parents really well, know what they produce and what they're likely going to have as puppies for that client. And then we do temperament testing at 7 weeks old to ensure each client gets exactly what fits them. So that's very important too, because even if you've narrowed down to the right breed, if a German Shepherd is right for you, there's variations within the breed. You might have one that's more driven and energetic, or you might need something that's more of a couch potato. I wouldn't say all of them, I wouldn't say nearly any of them are couch potatoes, but a little closer to it than some others. So I'm able to identify what puppies would be good with different people.
All right, so we just got back from our journey. This is Dewey, everyone. Dewey, everyone. These are our fans, our followers. You're gonna help them get their dog better behaved, better communication, right? So we're gonna pick him up and get him out of the car. There you go, buddy. There you go. And he's going to be, right, this is a new place. He has not had a lot of life experiences, so right, this is going to be very new for him, a lot of smells. I'll show you the slip lead. So with the slip lead, it is pretty darn snug. I can fit 2 fingers under it, if you want to show this. I can fit 2 fingers under it, and it's pretty snug with 2 fingers under it. You're not going to choke your dog out. If you're choking your dog, it's too tight, but it should be pretty snug so he can't slide out of it. And he's a young puppy, so this dog has never felt leash pressure before. And no. Good boy. And so when I try to pull him, I guarantee you he's gonna try to plant his feet. And if we were like this, right, I'm trying to pull him, he doesn't wanna come. If I were to give into this, yes, good boy. If I were to just let him plant his feet and stay, he's never gonna learn leash pressure, because he's going to learn the way he gets out of it is by planting his feet and going the opposite direction. But we want to teach him opposition reflex, and this is one of the first things we want to teach puppies. And we did a little bit of work on this. I'll clip in when we picked him up, is having him feel this pressure and come to us. Right, we're gonna do a couple of reps. Yes, good boy. He needs to know that there's an outlet to turn this pressure off. And once he understands this, if you can make this clear when your dog is 8 weeks old, your dog's never, yes, good boy. Your dog's never, ever gonna pull on a leash, ever. But what people have problems with is their dog pulls around, they let their dog pull. He needs to understand this means good. Slack leash always means good. And when you feel pressure, he's gonna try to plant. Yes, good boy. And I'll clip to the one time where, got some helicopter flying over, but I'll clip to the one time where I gave him pressure and he started whining and crying and planting his feet. The first time I gave him pressure, it takes a second for dogs to understand, and then we want to heavily encourage and reward when they come with us, right? That's what we want to encourage. And so if we teach them the leash is always slack, this means good, and when you feel pressure, it means to come with the pressure, not push against it, he's never gonna pull on a leash. So that's one of the first things that we wanna teach a dog. We're gonna take it really easy with him. He's adorable, isn't he? All right, so it is now a couple hours later, and we spent a little time with Dewey. We've played around with him a little bit, and we've also been in and out of his crate. It's really good on day one for a dog to get used to their crate. Their crate is going to be their safe place. That's where he's going to get fed. We've been working on a little bit of leash pressure, but he's a tired dog. He doesn't need that much activity for him to be slumped. So we're going to wrap the video up here. If you guys have a video you want us to make on how to train a puppy, let me know in the comments below. And as always, we're going to be posting a ton of content. Nope. Oh, we got a stick. A ton of videos. Look at this. On how to train a puppy. Different styles, different techniques, what we're going to be doing day 1, day 7, whatever it may be. But one of the things we're going to do is how to teach a puppy to stop chewing everything. So make sure you hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, and see you in the next one with Dewey.